You and I both know that everybody loves getting something for nothing, especially when that something is a wonderful video game. But listen, you already know about all your Fortnites and your Halo Infinites, but there are some stellar free-to-play titles that you might have missed. So Benny and I decided to round them up for you.
Omega Strikers is an action-packed sports game that takes the elegance and strategy of football and makes it much, much more off the wall. If you liked FIFA but felt it could do with some Overwatch style flavor, then this is definitely one to give a go. This lightning-fast 3 vs 3 footballer gives players access to a stacked roster of stylish strikers to play as, each with their own unique abilities. Rocket boosts, slime slinging attacks, and much, much more are in play here as you try to force the ball into the opposition's goal. So it's safe to say the tactical options go some way beyond deciding whether to press high or sit deep. You'll also find plenty of choices when it comes to maps and game modes, as well as plenty of purchasable cosmetics. And thanks to crossplay, you'll have plenty of fellow strikers to test your mettle against.
As gamers, we are irresistibly drawn to the idea of riding around in tiny little carts and tearing through improbably designed courses while flinging projectiles at each other. And now you can continue that proud gaming tradition for free thanks to Kart Rider Drift. This, yeah, you guessed it, kart racing game allows you to fully customize your kart and racer, decking them both out as vibrantly as you like. Now, with that done, all that's left is the racing itself, which you can do in glorious high definition across an ever-expanding series of zany courses and with full cross-platform play. Each new season brings even more content to this colourful kart racer, so whether you're a seasoned hand on the circuit or your vehicle still comes with a little L sticker on it, Kart Rider Drift will provide you a rich new racing world to ply your trade in. We'll see you on the track.
You can't go wrong strapping yourself into a giant robot suit and beating the bolts out of a bunch of other giant mechs. And that's exactly what you'll be doing in this team-based FPS. Inspired by the hit anime, Gundam Evolution has teams of 6 going toe to great big metallic toe in ferocious object-based matches. But there's plenty of tactical nuance to be found amongst all that clattering steel as players switch between different Gundam suits on the fly to match the flow of the battle. Each suit comes outfitted with a variety of deadly mechanical abilities. Figure out how to use them in conjunction with your teammates and you'll be unstoppable.
With Halo Infinite serving up incredible death matches for free, it's easy to ignore the other spacey shooters on the market, but you should definitely check out Splitgate. At a glance, this multiplayer FPS looks like a game Master Chief would be right at home in, but the game's portal mechanics will force you to play in a whole new way, appear out of nowhere to flank the enemy, make a quick getaway when you're outnumbered, and open up all kinds of new grenade-based possibilities. Oh, and if you're lucky enough to be portal hopping on the Xbox Series X or S, you can do so in smooth 60 FPS too.
There's always something new going on in the wonderful, woefully coordinated world of Fall Guys, and it's usually something pretty hilarious too. This Battle Royale party game has 60 players tumbling their way through a series of obstacle courses and slapstick minigames. Crash through walls, dodge spinning hammers, skip along disintegrating platforms. Most importantly, do it while dressed as ridiculously as you possibly can. Even if you checked out Fall Guys back when it arrived on Xbox, it's well worth taking another peek to see all the new game modes and wacky costumes that they've added since. You'll definitely want to check out the creative mode, which has just been added, allowing players to come up with their own delightfully deranged courses. And to stay on top of all the latest updates and events for it and all the other big Xbox titles, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.
Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis is the definitive version of the anime-styled action RPG. You start off by designing your own character using the game's in-depth customization tool, choosing their class and building out their skills to suit your playstyle. It's a seriously deep editor too, with a huge range of choices, so whether you want to recreate yourself in intricate detail or deck your character out with vibrant green hair and a pair of horns, well, you totally can. As for the class and those skills that I mentioned earlier, you might want to take that part a little more seriously, since the game's lush open world is filled with ferocious monsters that can't wait to engage you in intense real-time combat. It is a shared world though, so at least you don't have to fight alone. Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis isn't just a bunch of mindless hacking and slashing either. There's a deep story that has been expanded chapter by chapter since the game's release. Dive in now and you'll have an epic tale to dig into, paying absolutely nothing for the privilege.
We'd imagine you'll all have heard of this next game before. It is one of the most popular esports on the planet, after all. But if you're a PC Game Pass member and you haven't checked out League of Legends yet, then you're really missing a trick. Because while this Battle Arena game is free to play, a PC Game Pass Ultimate subscription really unlocks its full potential by giving you the full roster of champions to choose from, as well as some handy XP boosts too. From fearsome warriors to adorable little critters and nightmarish monsters, this 163 strong roster really has something for everyone. And this way you can give them all a try to find out which character is right for you. And of course, there are still more champions being added all the time. We've got a whole video on how to get started playing in 2023, so why not click on that in the corner up there to watch after this and become legendary at League of Legends.
Alright Benny, let's wrap this up with another game that you'll definitely have heard of, but maybe you missed that it's now free to play. That's right, The Sims 4, everyone's favourite social simulator / swimming pool based torture device designer, can now be played for free. Help your Sims become their best selves or just sow the chaos and see what happens. Spend hours designing your dream house or recreate your actual family to see how they get along. The possibilities are truly endless, and they get even endlesser once you start looking at the amazing range of expansion packs that are on offer, allowing you to turn your Sims into globe-conquering megastars, introduce them to a world of arcane wisdom, or, I don't know, just get them a dog. You can't go wrong with a free game, and you'll be going very, very right if you check out any of these. So, do that, then tell us all about it in the comments. Bye!